wouldn't even entertain for a second the opportunity for me to get through and defend Tommy. And more importantly, let's put Tommy to one side. Let's put the man, let's put the character to one side for a moment. Let's forget that it's Tommy we're talking about. Anyone that is in jail like that for a civil offence is in a category B, I think it's a Cat B prison, in solitary confinement for a civil offence. It is mind-blowing. If that was anyone else, they'd be out on a tag, they'd be out on suspended sentence, they'd be out
Oh,
on
look,
home
he's
arrest,
Mr. P there, look.
a Cat D prison on
Don't want to be a grammar Nazi or nothing.
You know the situation, Peter, or at least
right.
You're supposed to, because you're allegedly
you need help. Proper.
How about before you open your big mouth and say things that are going to put someone's
right,
life
there you
in
go.
danger,
zip it, pal.
that you actually think about what you're saying.
I've just thought about it, haven't I? Right. You asked for this, remember? At least I know what it's all about now, don't I? Let's scroll down a bit further, shall I? Where's them other comments gone? Big C. Make sure, keep that camera on. You're going to need to get to the bottom of this. Am I now? And this guy's having security issues on his smartphone technology, the same as I am. Yeah? Oh, look. Let's just scroll down again. Another couple of comments that popped up. Right? All becoming clear now, isn't it? Thinking before I answer this one, yeah? Right. Keyboard warrior, am I? But I made a stand, didn't I? When I stood up against the police in previous videos for acting corruptly. But morning all, yeah? Is what I heard. So I'm thinking while I'm talking. Yeah? I'm not talking patter, am I? Yeah? I'm not doing a sway, am I? And getting manipulated for a laugh. Because I watched the body language in that one, I know. The guy told him straight, didn't he? So that's his belief. Right? Oh. So he looked straight down at his bollocks, didn't he, Tommy? Yeah? That's a prison thing. All right. So why did your head go down while you thought about it and you looked at your bollocks? Yeah, because the other bloke was looking at every move he was making now. Right? He didn't have his head up his arsehole, did he? Because he realised that he was being played. Right? And the man in the discussion that he's talking about here, what was his comeback? Because it was only banter between two men, wasn't it? And that one man had already turned around and said, oh, it's a prison thing. Yeah? Looked at his bollocks. While protecting his bollocks. Yeah? And the man took a stand, didn't he? He stood up. He said, so you're telling me you're my enemy? And you've just done exactly the same thing. I want to live in peace. Right? But I can't have peace, can I? Look at my children, because you've got them so fucking scared by all this stupid nonsense that what? We're getting put at risk because of those actions in our own country. Not just me. People like me. Our race in our own country. So I took a stand in the shop while watching people's reactions, just going out to get dog food, yeah? Yeah, I'm being careful about this because it's really starting to irritate the fuck out of me now I know who the enemy is. Yeah, because they're giving me an enemy to fight. Right? And I refuse to fight in a war because I'm disabled. So when the men go off to fight in the stupid war that they're trying to G up the country for, what's going to happen? All right. So what would be the best course of action then? Now think very carefully. What would be the best course of action? Would you wind them all up, knowing that you might have to go in amongst them all? Right? Would you? That would be very foolish, wouldn't it? Right, so Cockney rejects. You can keep your intelligence. I'm not a fool. Not a keyboard warrior either. Have I apologised to that man before that you're discussing on here? Yes, I have. And when I apologised for it, some little mug made a smart-ass remark, didn't they? Called it an apology. I said, are you the person concerned? Then fucking jog on. Politely though, didn't I? Because you lot have been watching me for ages as well, just like they've been watching Tommy, right? But I'm not that unintelligent idiot. I made my stand on my own. Right? When there weren't no EDL, when there weren't no Tommy up here fucking about winding them all up so we can't even go and get our fucking shopping without them all fucking wound up and putting the white race in danger now, innit? Yeah? So actions, consequences? Yeah, I've been in there amongst them. They knew I was coming as well. Point being, I showed them the same respect as they gave me. They asked if I could help them sort a problem out. Yeah, so they could be nearer to the source of the problem. Yeah, because they wanted to help the white people, the white race, not take over, to help them. I said to you, working in a canteen that's been serving me my food, yeah? Yeah? And, yeah, I can do that for you. Yeah. I've only got a couple of weeks to go. What, you want me to go up on the top landing with all the ones that are against you, do you? Yeah, I'll do that. So they put me in there with a pub landlord. Yeah? Tragic. Very, very tragic. I listened to his story as well. Didn't know whether it was true or not. Weren't there to judge him either. I said, yeah, that's fucking tragic, mate. Yeah, it happens in life. Had you had her being a pub landlord? He said, well, of course. I said, so, own fault really, isn't it? Yeah? Although it's tragic, own fault, and you're making the best of a bad situation then, the same as me and everybody else in here. Yeah? Lovely, man. Fully stocked up it was in there. Yeah? He didn't need to worry about me fucking about with it. Because the trust I gave him was the trust he gave me back. But someone wanted to move in there with him after. Yeah, on the day I got released, so I turned around and said to the Russian screw, who helped me, because we was helping them. Yeah, so the prisoners could get an easy time. And it came down to the good old ways. Yeah? Manners, respect. And a bit of order. Right? Not exactly their way of doing it, but it was making them in charge that was in there. It was making them safe in their work environment. And in return, they was helping us live in peace and happiness, so there was a bit of order on it. Yeah, there was order to that chaos that was happening before. Yeah, and then when they put the Muslims on the wing as well, Yeah, I had to finish off the job that I started because there was a gin problem in there, driving everyone fucking mad, making everyone sick. Yeah? And it was turning brother against brother, race against race, and blah, 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 blah. So, have I added fuel to the fire? No, I haven't. I've apologised once because I've got a really sick sense of humour. Yeah? Because it was pointed out that that was the actual case. I said, oh, fair enough, I'm in the wrong. So I made a video and said, yeah, I apologise for that because I'm a man. Yeah, I didn't have to explain myself any further or for anybody else, did I? If that was actually him that replied to that comment, then fair enough. Not much of an apology. Yeah, well, I don't agree with your views, mate. I'm not a lefty. Far from that. Not a right winger either. I'm an anarchist. They knew that in prison. Rounded up for my political beliefs, set up, put in prison. Same as him. Yeah? So, but I don't hide behind state-controlled religions, do I? Whether it be Catholic, Protestant, right? Because according to the Arabic people, it came down from the Creator to a man in a cave who was trying to get away from all the hatred and the idol worship and all that sort of shit. No one knows if there was a sneaky Roman hiding in the cave with him, though, do they? Whispering from the shadows. We weren't there. How can we judge it? But they had their spies everywhere, didn't they? So you wouldn't know, would you? Because if you're following the other book, you already know that it's been fucked about with. Because they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, didn't they? And certain books they took out of the Bible, didn't they? So, because the Romans wanted to control the religion, to control the Jews. Correct? Or was history a lie? Because it's his story. Yeah? That's what the word means. History. Yeah? But thank you kindly for pointing it out to me, what I'm actually up against, because I'm actually up against my own people, like I've said all along, innit? My own race. You've just proved everything that I said right. I'm not out here threatening, bullying and intimidating neighbours. I'm standing up for myself. Because they're trying to put me back in the same place again by setting me up again. And that's my own race. Right? So was it same same thing that got me put in prison by falling for the setup? Or did I take a different course of action, speak the truth, done exactly what was done to me, done back again to the person that tried to start the fight with me? Would that be bullying? I'd already had the threat of violence issued against me, and the police told me I'm not allowed to defend myself, I've got to walk away. So I turned round on the scooter. Yeah, and what happened on the way back from the shop? A car tried to intercept me, to force me onto the road, didn't it? Oh, becoming clearer now, isn't it? Yeah. At least we know though now, eh? So if you start seeing anarchy signs on the streets of London as well now, and you start seeing Black Bloc, the anarchists, and the Wombles fighting the riot police, right? And you're calling them Antifa, you might just get a kicking off the anarchists as well, mightn't you? Oh. Like I said, we've all had enough of it. So how'd you stop a Third World War? By not complying, yeah? So if I've been blessed by the Creator and free from that slavery, and I'm unfit to work or serve, and they really, really need that on the battlefield, because of what they've done, they ain't got it, have they? Do you see what I'm saying now? I've already recorded a video about this sort of thing. I'm sitting on that video as well because I'm not trying to stoke the fire up anymore, because even Mel will know all about that and who's doing it now. So, you right there, Hulkster? Yeah, you're up there with Willow, aren't you? You ever walked into a mosque and asked to actually talk to an imam without being all this political bullshit and winding them up and all that sort of shit? Not with cameras in their faces, blah, 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 blah. You're this, you're that. You ain't gonna get no fucking... You're not gonna get the right response if you talk to people like that in there, like that, are you? Because they go there to thank the Creator, don't they? Yeah, and because it's a bit, you know, keep to themselves and all that sort of stuff, people get all suspicious about it, don't they? So when you get the security services getting in their heads and, right, we've got you over a barrel, so if you do this for us, then you get a 7-7, don't you? Right? But they needed that, didn't they? To buddy up to Bush, didn't they? Or am I wrong on that and all? Right? It usually comes down to something over a girl or football or whatever, yeah. Or you come from another country and then you bring it with you from another country. Like the loyalist thing. Right? And the UVF balaclavas. Right? Or am I wrong about that and all? Right? Because then you're pissing off the Catholics as well, aren't you? And then the Irish start saying, hang on a minute. Because then the Irish anarchists start saying, what? Hang on. Hang on a minute. You want to get up there, dear? Is he laying up there with your bitch, is he? Go on then, jump up here with that one. Come on, up. Up you get. What, are they trying to kill our animals and pets? Right. Come on. Oh, here comes the other one trying to... Oh, he's up here with my bitch now. You was doing the same thing, weren't you? Fuck off. Right. Get up on the sofa. The other sofa. Go on, because he wanted to lay up there with his bitch. Right. Oh. So I feel threatened as a white man in there against another ideology, as they say? No, because I knew it weren't an ideology. That's the religion of their race, the Arabic people's race. Yeah? Right, you're trying to push me off the sofa, aren't you, boss dog? Right. Because the dogs have already told me by checking the scent out outside, so I know that's true. I'll think about putting this one up as well, because they're waiting for me to react to it, obviously. Yeah? Because they're testing and probing, aren't they? Seeing if they can influence me. Alright? Should we listen to a little bit more of it? Because... Right, now he's got off the sofa. For what reason, Hulkster? So you'd lay with your own bitch. Right? Instead of winding everybody else up. Alright? Is he up with his bitch? Yeah, he is, isn't he? Look. Oh. So you was the smaller of the two twins, yeah. Trigger finger locking up still, yeah. So you was winding him up by trying to be the dominant smaller twin, weren't you, Hulky boy? And he put you in your place, boy. Getting up there with his own bitch. By doing the one thing that you didn't want him to do. You didn't want him snuggling up with me for a cuddle, did you? No, because you was being jealous, wasn't you? So you tried to get him to move by jumping up there with his bitch, didn't you, Hulkster? Right? But you're both good boys, aren't you? Eh? Yeah. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I've been there. Come up against that thinking in the past. Made a stand there as well about that. Yeah, nearly come to proper fucking nasties. Nearly, very nearly. I went for it. Same as I would.
How do you think about the repercussions
Same as I would.
for the man himself and for the man's family?
I'm listening.
Or do you want another situation like we had with Peter, who sadly took his own life in jail a few weeks back? Do you not think about these people? This is not just a name. This is not just a stat. This is a real life human beings. Real life human beings, not just Tommy, right, that are currently in jail for crimes that just did not deserve a jail sentence. There was a young lad.
So I told you about Boris the sheepdog, didn't I?
A couple of days back,
the crown
right?
sheepdog.
Because the judge said that he should never have been in jail for that offence in the first place. That's the situation. Now, Peter's on his radio station this morning on TV.
So you're now getting what I've been saying all along about the Investigatory Powers Act, then, aren't you?
And how terrible it is, and
because it's all over you on there, isn't it?
It was terrible. But come on.
I've already been saying it about your smartphone.
Stop virtue signaling. Stop
virtue signaling, am I?
Is the right thing to say.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth? About what?
The truth. Yeah, guys, please. There's over 3,000 of you watching. If you haven't hit the upvote button,
about what?
Do so. And please
truth about
sure
what?
You share this video. I am sick to death of the bullying. It doesn't matter whether you like the guy or
so you're talking about bullying.
It doesn't matter if you're a Tommy man or if you're not. It doesn't matter if you hate the guy. But
no, I don't hate the guy at all.
With any decency about him,
so now you're projecting your own thoughts on me, yeah?
Why is he in a Cat B prison? Why is he in solitary confinement? And whilst he's there,
can you hear this?
News presenters, so-called journalists like Peter Caldwell,
I'm not a journalist, am I?
Further defaming his character
by making a stand against those corrupt journalists, aren't I?
Now, if he'd have called him an Islamophobe, I'd have probably looked past it. I don't think Tommy's an Islamophobe whatsoever.
Don't you?
But I guess if you're on the other side, you could accuse him of going on about Islam too much, etc. And I'd go, okay, just someone else that hasn't listened to what Tommy's saying. But
because he's talking about his own town
wrong.
And his...
It's out and out wrong. You're completely
his own football club and...
Right?
Really?
Check out the video that's on YouTube right now. Why does Tommy Robinson have so many black supporters? Peter, do you not see this stuff? You're a journalist, my friend.
Well, I don't need to, do I? Because what?
You open that.
You sent him here, didn't you? You
fucking
fucking mug.
What you're talking about. Tommy has mass support.
Mass support, right? Black mass.
From the Asian community, he has mass support from all communities.
Which is that black
masses. To what he says.
Bit left, is it?
But not people like you. You go ahead. The man's in jail.
Yeah, the man's in jail.
Go ahead, stick the boot in, put his life.
I'm not sticking the boot in. I'm not a screw, am I?
Cheap, inaccurate rhetoric because it earns you a living on Talk TV.
Really?
Honestly, my disgust for people like you.
It's an electronic diary.
Off the scale. It's shameful, Peter.
Right.
And you should be ashamed of yourself. And Talk TV should be ashamed of themselves as well by not allowing people like myself onto the show whilst he's spouting his nonsense to have their
Just Talk TV a bit.
To put Tommy's side of the case, a man without a voice. Because the easiest person in the world to bully...
State broadcasting, isn't it?
The easiest person in the world
just saying.
Is those that can't...
Because you're assuming about people that you're saying people about.
That
send
is why
people to
people
fucking
pick
intimidate
on
and bully
someone
them,
like
right?
they do, because he doesn't have the ability on mainstream TV.
And this is how they're
to fight back.
manipulating
If this was anyone else in
the normal
entire
people
world
around the country.
they would give him the
White,
right to reply,
black,
but they never
Muslim,
do. And
all
you know
of them,
why they
Hindus.
never do? Because they know that he will rip their argument to pieces.
Really?
And that's what bullies are scared of. That's a fact. So you know what, Talk TV? You can shove your station where the sun don't shine. I will not be watching Talk TV any longer. I will not be buying any of the products.
Remember, he could be talking
that
Talk TV, he could be talking Bert TV, he could be talking any TV, couldn't he? Because you don't know what they're fucking talking about, because it's so contradictory.
Advertising money with you. Us patriots in this country, the
So
regular
advertising,
normal people in this
right?
country,
You're talking about
have
advertising now.
enough. We've had enough of the lies. All we want
Advertising on YouTube videos.
is fairness. All we want is the truth. Is that too much to ask for?
What truth?
Is that too much to ask for? And it damn well shouldn't be too much to ask for, should it?
Well, go and ask a vicar the truth then.
But
see if he'll tell you the
That
truth.
was the straw that broke the camel's back last night. You know,
Now you're talking straw that broke the camel's back.
Tommy being put in jail for nothing more than telling the truth.
Metaphors again, isn't it?
We're all upset by that.
You're not
right?
talking the truth yourself.
None of us are happy. And we accept the loonies on the far left calling us all stupid different names. We accept their mental instability.
Right. The mental, the conspiracy theorists, right?
Excuse me. We accept their mental instability.
Because they've worked it all out and started speaking about it.
From a station like Talk TV. Yeah, unsubscribe from Talk TV. If you're subscribed to them, unsubscribe.
Should I unsubscribe from Bert TV?
Talk TV? Email them, write to them, text them, message them.
Because there's a little bit of bloke banter going on between
World's comments because they were wrong. Don't be
that
rude,
particular Bert and another former prisoner.
I don't think you get anywhere.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
by being rude.
banter going on between the two of them, and even on that level. Oh, mate, if I want to watch Bert TV or another Bert's TV or whatever, instead of watching state TV and political bullshit like this,
put up
right?
Or shut up.
So they're telling me to put up or shut up. No, sir, I won't.
And my guess
Same as what I tell those in control of it all.
Any of them.
Really?
That's the mark of the man that you are.
So you are talking about the mark of Cain now, like I said.
You won't shut up because you can't help yourself.
Right.
And you certainly won't apologise because I don't think you've got it in you.
There you go.
Now, I know that you'll get to see this video, Peter. I absolutely...
Oh. Edit. Right. There you go. What did you say about the mark of Cain? paused it at 18:16. There you go. Just edited it. Since they're paying close attention to me. Right. I want the truth. Yeah, they've been asking all the way through this about the truth. Never watched a video before in my life. When was it actually put up now? $13 ago. So after all this shit and aggravation that I've been getting here, as they zeroed in on me. Right?